What do you wish more people understood about grief and how it changes us?
I think because a bit that's been like completely brand new for me, when all this happened, I remember sitting in a coffee shop with my boss, who was just so good. And we both sort of, and he's a medic as well, so we took a very sort of medical approach to this. And we both kind of like looked at each other and were like, oh my God, I am absolute classic case for this being a PTSD sort of situation.
Mm-hmm.
Because if she was young, it was unexpected, I wasn't here, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, oh my God. And then that's a really weird thing with grief as well. So I remember this really vividly now that I've just said that. So when I would then start to then worry about me and what might become of me, I then felt awful thinking, oh, why am I even thinking about me? I should be thinking about my daughter, not thinking about me. So your head is just all over the place with this stuff. But, and this, I feel slightly uncomfortable because it feels really quite a bold thing to say. But what I learned early on, because I did loads and loads of reading, as you can imagine, was about post-traumatic growth and how actually through difficult situations, then people can actually grow rather than experience PTSD. And this is the bit where it's weird, I do feel a bit uncomfortable, but that's what I feel has happened. I've grown through this experience. And that is noted in the literature. It is possible to grow through grief. How it's happened for me, all the things that I said before, help or harm, looking after myself. I also feel blessed that I was led by spirit, and also feel blessed that I allowed myself to be led by spirit, because I could easily have blocked that rather than leaning into it. So I do think all of these things have helped me to actually see grief differently to how I saw it previously. So I suppose that if I'm still answering your question, the sort of the short thing is, whilst it is awful and nobody can take away that pain, it's it's the worst, but some good can come from that as well. And that takes some getting used to even be able to say that. But it can. I'm living that now. So again, like I said before, just being really, really honest, I really do believe that I've seen, felt and heard Mary live. There's no doubt about that. And in the same way, I would be being disingenuous if I now said that I'm not kind of okay most of the time, because I am actually, which doesn't mean I don't want it back, but it's the reality of living this change life.